to the honorable judges, and to my dear sisters and brothers. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good day. My name is Keiko AVRILLIA from MTS PPMI ASSALAAM. Now, before I start, let's start by sending our gratitude to our mighty Lord, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us mercy, healthy, and blessing so we can attend and gather in this beautiful place. Alaika salallah, O Muhammad, peace and blessings on you every day. Secondly, may salawat and salam goes to our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness into the lightness era like right now. And I would like to present my speech in front of you all, entitled Moral Degradation of Manners Among the Young Generation. And once that's done, my dear audiences, like always, I would like to start my speech with a question. What do you have in mind when you're talking about the young generation in our country? Some of you might think about the word millennials or Gen Z. Yep, that's right. Our current society is still dominated by those two generations. And it is no secret that the young generation have been accused of having weaker moral values than previous generation. That is often attributed to increased availability of technology and social media, which have facilitated a shift in how we interact with one another. And I know you guys have Facebook or Instagram, right? And some of us have to talk at TikTok. We often see videos of young women or men wearing inappropriate clothes. Even they're dancing inappropriately, and they also speak harshly. We also often hear the news about some of them are consuming drugs. It's ironic and pathetic, isn't it? How can something like that happen to our young generation? Now, let me ask you, is it the parents' fault, or the environment, or the system of education on this country? Well, I think that all of them are responsible, from the starting by the teachers, the parents, the environment. All of them have the responsibility to educate and to guide them to be a good moral person. And also, this can be attributed to several factors, including an erosion of moral values and a lack of understanding about the consequences of their actions. And we must remember that we are all connected and our actions have an impact on each other. So, how can we reverse this trend? A young age must be begin taught about the importance of being compassionate, respectful, considerate of others. Additionally, they must be also encourage individuals to take responsibility for their action and think before they act. However, I believe that this notion is misguided and that the young generation are actually more aware of moral values than they have ever before. We now live in a world where information and education are more accessible than ever before, meaning that the young generation is engaged with moral issues in a way that was not possible before. Ultimately, I believe that the young generation is well equipped to set the moral bar for the future generation. With their open minds, with their modern outlooks, they are forced to be good that should be celebrated and not condemned. Finally, we must create a culture in which people are not only judged by their material position, but instead by their characters. If we can all make these small changes, I believe that the moral degradation among the young generation can be reversed. Maybe that's a little thing that I can say to all of you. As a human being and as a God creation, I can't avoid from any mistake. I'm sorry for all my mistakes in this occasion. And I would like to say thank you for all your nice attention. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.